This is The Scene
on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Shot and Wine, Sean Paul, Steph London. My name is Aurie Styla. This is The Scene right here on BBC Radio London. Got my first guest in the building. Young gentleman, he's an actor, and we're going to have a nice discussion with him. What's going on, Kai? How you doing?
I'm good.
You right? You got to get a bit closer to the mic for me, sir.
How's this?
I'm all right. Don't try putting them bassy voices there like, yeah, man, a big man. Yeah, how's this, sir? So, yes, Kai. Well, I should say really the whole thing. The whole name is Kai Francis Lewis. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is Kai short for anything? Is it just Kai?
Well, my first name is double barreled. So
Okay.
It's Kai Jaheem, but
Kai Jaheem?
yeah.
Like, oh, so Kai Jaheem?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Do you know what Jaheem means?
Kai is my mum named it after the Hawaiian term, which
Okay.
means like for ocean.
Nice.
But I also looked around a little bit more. I know that it means like foundation. In some other like I think in the Japanese culture it could represent like a god or like some sort of god like that. So
Okay.
you know, just looking into it and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I like this name. You know.
I bet you do. I'm not going to lie. When I was younger, Kai would be like a sweet boy name. It's the truth, though. It'd be like a real sweet... Yeah, well, but my name's Kai, and he's there. So, Kai, you are an actor, I believe. And not just any actor who's just done stuff and then that's it. You've actually acted in stuff which has been nominated for Oscars.
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of that one.
No, I'd be proud as well. Well done to you, sir.
Thank
well done.
you.
In fact, one more thing I'll ask you, just bring that mic in just a little bit closer.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice, sir. So, I mean, firstly, Black Sheep, which is an Oscar, nominated for an Oscar for a documentary in short category. Firstly, Black Sheep, what's that about?
So basically it's about a boy called Cornelius Walker, and he's moved from South London all the way to Chadwell. So because he moved because of the Damiola Taylor incident, and because Damiola Taylor was Nigerian as well and around the same age as Cornelius, you know, his mum kind of fret a bit because she was like, that could have been my son.
Okay.
And she didn't want his son living in that kind of environment. So she thought it was best to move them out of the environment and move them all the way to like Essex, Chadwell.
Yeah.
And there, it wasn't really too much of a better experience because, you know, he was being racially abused by everyone. And he genuinely thought like, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. So that caused him to put in contact lenses, bleach his skin, just so he could like fit in with everyone else and just stop all the bullying.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. And I mean, can I ask as well, for someone, you're 18 years old, I believe.
Yep.
To get into a character in a role like that, I mean, what process does an 18-year-old... I mean, I don't mean to put you down at all, but it's for someone so young, and that is quite a deep topic as well. I mean, how do you get into a role like knowing you're going to have to pretend to be someone who's pretending to be completely somebody else?
Well, at the time of filming, it was around like October 2017. So I was like 16 years old.
Wow, even younger, yeah.
Yeah. And I think what kind of helped me get into that, you know, mindset and get into that role is because I had one incident where I'd been racially abused.
Okay.
And I think that's where, you know, a lot of my take on the character would stem from, just because I know what has been like, you know, I've experienced it firsthand. And I think the fact that I myself had gone through the same experience, not to the same extent, but I've had a taste of what it's been like. I think that's where, you know, the casting director, and I think Cornelius himself thought that I'd be right for the character because I can bring those same emotions out and, you know, make it that more powerful, that more personal as well.
Nice. What was it like to meet Cornelius, the person you had to play?
Cornelius is awesome. Like, Cornelius is my big bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, me and him got on really well. You know, we had a lot of common, not just, you know, the one incident, but we have a lot of other common interests as well. So, you know, just shout out him, you know, he looks out for me and everything like that. So, yeah. Nice.
And it may have been a documentary short, but this isn't the first time that you've said I wanted to be an actor. You've done, you played lead roles like it was Tyler in County Lines. I mean, Idris Elba's son JJ in Second Coming.
Yeah.
You've been working. How did this all start?
To be honest, it started all the way back when I was like 9 years old. So it was when I went to my first acting school, which was in like around Old Street, and it was run by Brooke Kinsella. Yeah. And which is who is now currently my agent. She's been my agent for as long as I started, to be honest. She's been since the very beginning.
Nice.
And it just started as her putting me up for like auditions every now and then. And, you know, it was like, when I started, I was really, really nervous. But, you know, took it in my stride, you know, you're not going to get everything. And she just gave me this role. Like, that's pretty much my first professional, like, performance or filming was, sounds bad. No, I remember it. The Dryfields, which won a Royal Television Society Award.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. And that was like, you know, after that award ceremony and like everything set in, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is it. Like, you know, no feeling can top this feeling, you know. And that's pretty much how it started and where it started from.
That's nice. So, as someone who's so young, with your friends as well, do they see you as like the guy who's the celebrity guy? You're the one. Oh yeah, you're the one who was with Idris, and you're the one winning awards. Do you get that kind of banter with your friends too?
To be honest, sometimes I do get that. They call me superstar and things like that. And I'm like, I'm not a superstar, guys. You know, I'm the same person, you know me, who I've been with, because like I was in Dave's music video 2 years ago as well, 100 M's.
Nice.
And when that first dropped, everyone in my school just kept calling me 100 M's. Said that's not my name.
Well, I mean, Dave, when that dropped, was a massive tune. So you can imagine you being in like the face of Dave's music video. I can fully imagine that would be an experience, especially amongst your friends and that age group. They would love that. So yeah, there's definitely a part. I can see why they go superstar. You are a superstar. If not now, you're definitely a superstar in the making.
Yeah.
So just own that when people say it. So just own that. When it comes to, again, I'm going to go back to your kind of not directly your friendship circle, but just that demographic. What we're seeing is, and I always bring this up when I have someone who's quite young and from this demographic, we see a lot of negativity amongst young black boys in this country. There are a small pocket that are perpetuating a stereotype, but you are the complete opposite. You seem to be working really hard, doing roles that many people would dream to be, even just aside with or a part of. Do you find that in this climate aspect of being around your friends or seeing what's going on, do you find it difficult to either not get typecasted or for people to look at you and go, even though you're doing this, you're still just one of those like stereotypes? Do you ever feel that ever happening?
To be fair, the group of friends that I have are always really supportive, and you know, they've got their own thing as well. They've all got their heads screwed on. So, you know, I would say in that aspect, I don't feel like, you know, I'm being put down or feel like I'm getting any negative energy from them, because they're all proud of, you know, what I've become. And, you know, they all know who they are. You know, I might shout a couple out, you know, shout out.
Hey, go ahead.
Shout out to Deborah, shout out to Favor, shout out to Chase, you know, you guys as well. Shout out to Abdul, both of you guys. Yeah, you guys know who you are. Yeah,
if you got two friends called Abdul, that's why. Okay, fair enough.
You know, shout out to those guys because they've been supporting me ever since I've started. You know, they've been there from the beginning. And for the next part of your question, in terms of being like typecasted, I would say typecast, but not because of my character or like you know, how I am physically. I say more in terms of like acting style. Because a lot of the stuff that I've been doing is a lot, you know, there's a lot of deep stuff, dark stories, you know, gritty. And I would say that I get more of those kind of roles than I would like light-hearted stuff. But in terms of like being typecasted for like, you know, specific characters, I would say that I don't feel like that because because I keep on stuttering.
That's all right. No, take your time.
If you see or like have a look at my show reel, you know, I would say it's a wide range of characters because, you know, in the Dryfields, it's, you know, a foreigner who's never been to England and, you know, they can't speak English. And then, you know, Second Coming is a boy who loves nature and loves creating things and deeply cares about it. And then you've got the next one, County Lines, which is me selling drugs and, you know, making sure that I'm trying to make money. Black Sheep, a boy who's been, you know, racially abused. So I would say that it's a very wide range and I don't really feel as if I'm being typecasted.
That's good. At least, yeah, you definitely have range. You even Bugsy Malone, that was on stage as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I played Fizzy. It's my first ever play.
Do you prefer live or do you prefer movies?
I prefer film and TV.
Yeah?
To be fair.
How come?
I feel like with film and TV, I'm not putting down, you know, live theatre because I know that they work really hard. And with, you know, film and TV, I feel like you've got a little bit of a leeway, you know, you can make it perfect. You you know.
You got a second chance, or a third chance, another take, and I understand.
I mean, in some ways, it can come across as, you know, being, you've always got another chance, you know, in theatre, you've only got that one chance, boom. And I understand that, but I feel like the way how I act, I'm very minimalistic, you know. I like to have subtle changes and like subtle, you know, different types of movement. And I feel like the way how a camera can pick up that detail, you know, that's why I prefer film and TV.
Nice. Okay. And what's next for Mr. Kai Jaheem Francis Lewis?
What's next? To be fair, I haven't really got anything lined up at the moment. I'm mainly just focusing on work and school. Just trying to, you know.
You said school. It's,
okay, not school, college.
No, I know, I get you. No, even still, but even just to hear someone who's done so well, and then to know that you're like, it's your last year of college, isn't it?
Actually, no. I decided to redo my year 12 because I was doing A-levels. Actually, I weren't enjoying that. Absolutely, I just weren't enjoying it.
Mate, none of us did. None of us enjoyed it. You have to stick at it, and then even if you don't enjoy it, you have to go, all right, look, let me just get through this.
I was doing A-levels before, and I was like, you know what, A-levels isn't the one. I would prefer to do like a course that I would enjoy and then put my 100% into.
Fair enough.
So that's what I decided to do instead.
Fair enough. And we often see this as well. As a British actor, do you feel like Britain is the only place you can really act, or are you looking to go stateside as well or abroad internationally?
I am looking to hit the internationals, you know, looking to get out there, get out my name out there. But I feel like starting off in Britain, I feel like it's been better.
Yeah. Because
I know out in America, you know, not everyone, but you've got a lot of people who want to be an actor. And I feel like if you were to lower, because you know how England has a smaller population than the whole of America, you know, it's a smaller sample size. So that means if you stick out in England and you've already built yourself, you know, a reputation in your country.
As soon as you take that abroad, it's like reputation comes with, it's the same with comedy. So as a comedian, if you've done really well here, you still feel like you can plateau and go, all right, what's next? And you go, all right, I want to go somewhere else where you can bring all the experience, all the kind of the buzz that's around you, and you go somewhere else and people may go, I've not heard of them, but there are many people that have, so let's see what this person's got, as opposed to starting afresh somewhere else new. So I understand that. And I feel like with British actors especially, and I'm noticing a lot of not just British actors as a whole, but you're looking at young BAME actors and actresses, and they're British but going to America playing these larger American roles. And I mean, not even just, let's just say British as a whole. I mean, I can off the top, I mean, Idris in The Wire. If you look at the MCU, all the Toms, Tom Hiddleston, Tom Holland, and Tom Hiddleston, Tom Holland, and there's another Tom I can't remember, Benedict Cumberbatch. There's loads of them in there, and they're all British actors. And I think maybe, if you go out there, it's definitely an edge that you have, I would say. So I'd say, I'm looking at you, I'm thinking, Miles Morales as Spider-Man.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly
I'm
what I said.
I'm thinking Miles Morales, Spider-Man, when they do a live action one, we definitely got the actor right here.
I said that. It's funny because I said that on my Lorraine interview. That, you know, a dream of mine would be
just dropped it there. I had an interview on Lorraine. Excuse me. Now I'm playing. Go on, sorry.
She asked me if there was a dream role you could play, what would it be? And I said Miles Morales, like without any sort of hesitation.
Miles Morales, definitely. I'm looking at you. Got the even in the animation version, you look similar to him. So yeah, man. BBC Radio London, the scene has said this before he even insinuated. Yeah, he's going to be Miles Morales one day. I'll tell you this for free. Just remember when you got the premiere. Just remember who said it first.
All right.
If I'm not able to just walk in the premiere, just remember someone else here said it too. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to ask you a fun question as well. It's one of our topics today. I mentioned earlier on, a gentleman called Adam Savage created like a suit, like the Iron Man suit. That is bulletproof and also can fly.
Really?
Right. So obviously he's seen the movie, said, I want to make one of those. Taken many years, but he's made one that can do that. Is there any form of technology that you may have seen on screen and gone, do you know what? I would really like someone to make that for me in real life. Anything.
That's a hard question, right?
It's a tricky one, but it's fun. It's a fun question to think of, though.
Right off the top of my head, if I saw, to be honest, I don't know if it counts as technology, but I'd love to have Thor's hammer. I would love to have
Thor's hammer.
Yes.
That's mystical, you know. That's how. What you? Hopefully, you'd be worthy enough to lift it. Yeah.
I think I might be worthy.
Okay then. All right. Because it would make no sense having it, and you
I'm not
can't even
worthy.
move it. Exactly. Right now, only 2 people. Yeah, spoilers are cool. Only 2 people can move it right now, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But if all right, let's hope that you're worthy enough to move it. That's the case. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got Kai in the building. Kai Francis Lewis, brilliant young actor, and also one day going to be the next Miles Morales. I'm saying it right now. Okay, we're gonna go to a track right here on the scene, and also we got loads of topics, and I've also got someone who's responded to one of my topics from earlier on. I'm gonna read that out in just a bit, just so if you don't know what you're listening to, this is who it is.